Call this meeting to order, please. Please rise for the pledge. Supervisor Stark, would you lead us, please?
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Supervisor Grieco. Absent. Supervisor Stark.
Here.
Supervisor Barone.
Here.
Supervisor Wheeler.
Here.
Supervisor Caliota.
Here.
Supervisor DeMessa.
Here.
Supervisor Allen.
Here.
Supervisor Sullivan.
Here.
Supervisor Strebe.
Here.
Supervisor Coddington.
Here.
Supervisor Quackenbush. Supervisor Radzikowski.
Here.
Supervisor Sweet. Absent. Supervisor Thayer.
Here.
Supervisor Stagliano. Absent.
With that, we'll open it up for public comment. If you have anything that you would like to offer.
I'm Margaret Barnett. I am a resident of Montgomery County, specifically on Golf Course Road. And we have had an ongoing discussion about the proposed development there. Did go to the town board meeting, and one of the issues that recently came up, and I do have some handouts. I think when we look at this development, we're looking at three things: safety, and this is something where I did write up a summary as well as a map, and that's for each one of you to look at for leisure. I think number one, talking about safety, just recently we had an accident, and going around it, we looked down and the road, it has eroded almost up to the road. This is something, I say, it looks dangerous, is it? I don't know, but I think it's something to check out. Safety, of course, is the issue with the development, and I think this is something to be addressed. Perhaps the Montgomery County Planning Board can help, because actually they voted against progressing with the development unanimously, so they have some things that they would probably like to check with that. Aside from safety, there are some of the procedures that were brought up and just never addressed, and I did, in the summary, comment on those. I'm not going to read it to you, I'll let you do that. Cost is another thing, is who is going to pay for the costs that are incurred with the development. And when I say costs incurred, one of the things, and there is in the other handout that I had, a list of the different bonds that the developer is required to have in many situations, like maintenance, surety, procedural, things like that. And I think we want to make sure that having this development is going to be cost effective as far as we as residents and taxpayers are concerned. My last mention here is construction projects need insurance coverage for protections involving claims. Bonds that are typically required are attached to the bigger handout, and here again, this is something that's sort of state of the art. However, nobody really has addressed these, at least to the residents, and this is a concern. So the town board was very amenable, and they thought, not the town board, but the residents thought, I should also bring it to your attention that we do have these concerns. If you have any questions, you can certainly ask me now, or I did put my phone number down, so you can certainly give me a call, as well as any of the other residents. If I'm happy to talk with you.
Good. Thank you. Anything else under public comment? Hearing none, we'll close public comment. Is Chris Ford here? Come up.
Excellent deal.
This proclamation is American Red Cross Month, March 2013. Whereas March is American Red Cross Month and is a special time to recognize and thank our heroes and those who volunteer, donate blood, take life-saving courses, or provide financial donations to support an organization whose mission it is to help those in need. And whereas we would like to remember those who help all of us here in Montgomery County by giving their time to help their neighbor, and thank our heroes, our volunteers, blood donors, class takers, and financial supporters who help assist those in need. And whereas in Montgomery County, the Red Cross works tirelessly through its 29 employees and 900 volunteers to take help when disaster strikes, when someone needs life-saving blood, or the comfort of a helping hand, providing training in CPR, aquatic safety, and first aid. And whereas across the country, the American Red Cross responds to nearly 70,000 disasters a year and provides some 400,000 services to military members, veterans, civilians, and collects and distributes about 40% of the nation's blood supply and trains more than 7 million people in first aid, water safety, and other life-saving skills every year. And whereas our community depends on the American Red Cross, which relies on donations of time, money, and blood to fulfill its humanitarian mission, and despite these challenging economic times, the American Red Cross continues to offer help and comfort to those in need. Therefore, I, John W. Thayer, Chairman of the Montgomery County Board of Supervisors, do hereby proudly proclaim March 2013 as American Red Cross Month in Montgomery County, and call upon all Americans to support this organization and its noble humanitarian mission. Would you like to say anything?
When I was coming tonight, they gave me a nice little speech to say, and I'm just going to say what he said, because most of it was in there, so thank you. I did want to mention that we also couldn't do it without the support of our families, which is a pretty common thing in the volunteers. They're there. And it really is everybody from the blood donors to the people who come out to house fires in the middle of the night to the big responses. And it's an honor to be here tonight to receive this. So thank you very much.
Thank you. We have a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
We have a second. Ron Barone. Discussion, changes, corrections? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Minutes are approved. We have a motion to approve budgetary transfers. Supervisor Strebe, Supervisor Allen. Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Unfinished business. We have a tabled resolution number 48 from February. Do we have a motion to bring it back to the floor? Hearing none. New business. Resolution number 55 is a resolution amending 2013 operating budget Montgomery County Bus Transportation System, Economic Development and Planning, sponsored by DeMeza, seconded by Greco. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution, I'm sorry. I don't have resolution number 56. There is no 56.
Skip it. We'll put it in next.
Okay. Resolution number 57 is a resolution approving local tourism grant awards, economic development and planning, sponsored by DeMeza, seconded by Rechkowski. Discussion. Supervisor Coddington.
Yeah, I think everybody has the amendment to that resolution, I believe. And we met, Dominic and I and the the economic development planning staff met, and we went through all the requests for grants, and on there you have the 9 that were approved by the committee, which we felt would be would do the most good for the county. Anyway, I would like to sponsor that amendment to that resolution.
To insert those 9.
To insert those 9 that were, it's on your, like I say, it's on your amendment. Does everyone have a copy of that?
I'll put it on your desk.
Yeah, it should be, you should have it
It
somewhere.
starts out, it looks like an email message.
Right.
Wow.
And it continues on down.
You second that, Supervisor Wheeler?
Yeah.
On the amendment, discussion. Supervisor Quackenbush.
So there were 13 total, we're doing something for 9. And I noticed that the full request from some weren't granted. And it looks like you cut back a little so you can spread it out a little. I'm just wondering if it could have been, not to second guess anything, but we only left 4 off. Maybe we could have given them all a little bit of something.
I should point out the Salt Springville grant, they combined, that was 4 small ones, they were put into 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there was 4 left out, and I mean, it probably doesn't really, you know, like the, what was it, the FMCC Blue Buck Moon Arts Festival, I think, was that left off? I mean, you know, could we have given a little bit there, or does it, I mean, it would,
I think we discussed that, and it was going to go through a different avenue to do that. Am I correct? Ken was there.
Okay.
He might be able to add something to it.
so maybe those other 4 will get taken care of somehow. All right, that's all.
So we have some different plans to put up a little gap.
Any other discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? On the resolution as amended, discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 58, resolution authorizing chairman to sign contract with professional services to develop recommendations for county solid waste management plan, sponsored by Rechkowski, seconded by Greco. We're going to need to amend this to insert. Ken, do you have that information?
We agreed to insert the name of Cash and Cahill Associates for a price not to exceed $25,000.
Correct. First 2 blanks for Cash and Cahill and 25,000 for the 3rd blank. I'll make that amendment. Do we have a second on that? Supervisor Rechkowski. Discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? On the resolution as amended, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 59 is a resolution amending 2013 operating budget, Board of Elections, sponsored by Coddington, seconded by Stark. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 60 is a resolution authorizing the chairman of the board to execute a memorandum of agreement concerning minority language access, Board of Elections, sponsored by Coddington, seconded by Wheeler. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 61. Was there an abstention? I'm sorry, I didn't
No.
catch it. It was not, okay.
That was a C.
Oh, very good, Supervisor Quackenbush. Resolution number 61 is a resolution authorizing chairman to sign agreement, union agreement, Faculty Association of College Educators, sponsored by Coddington, seconded by Wheeler. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 62 is a resolution amending 2013 operating budget, Sheriff, sponsored by Sweet, seconded by Rechkowski. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 63 is a resolution adopting a policy and procedures for Montgomery County Correctional Facility to assure that its constitutionally mandated rights to legal access for all inmates are duly observed. Sheriff, sponsored by Sweet, seconded by Stark. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 64 is a resolution amending 2013 operating budget for forfeiture monies, District Attorney, sponsored by Sweet, seconded by Wheeler. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 65, resolution authorizing chairman to sign agreement. Community Health Assessment, Community Health Improvement Plan, Public Health, sponsored by Quackenbush, seconded by Strebe. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 66, resolution authorizing chairman to sign agreement, early intervention agency provider agreement, Public Health, sponsored by Quackenbush, seconded by Wheeler. Discussion. Okay. Do we have a sponsor for the proposed amendment? Supervisor Perone. Do we have a second? Supervisor Rechkowski. And I believe everybody has the copy of that amendment.
Chair,
Yes, sir.
I also want to say, and department head should know this by now, because I've seen the emails that were coming back and forth, is can we amend off the floor? Well, we've only done it for 3 centuries. But the only time we actually should amend off this floor without going through a committee, if it is something as crucial as this, that they have to get through right away. And that's the only time we've done it in the past, so I can see us continuing to do it. But with the email that was going back and forth, it kind of bothered me is, can we amend? Can amend at any time. I mean, you know, thank you.
Well, is your amendment to insert this document as you're replacing the current resolution with this document? It looks like that's pretty much what it is, except it has a highlighted area.
Yeah.
You good with that, Supervisor Rechkowski? Discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? On the resolution as amended. Now, as you all know, the public doesn't know that some of this stuff was inserted because of time constraints. So, on the resolution as amended, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Is there also not a 67? I don't
To award
have,
the bid.
Yeah, it's awarded with bids, John.
I don't have a 67. Okay. All right, resolution number 67 is a resolution awarding bid number 1-13, Public Works, sponsored by Rechkowski, seconded by Coddington. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Supervisor Stark abstains. Resolution number 68 is a resolution of support for New York State contact information for vacant structures, Board of Supervisors, sponsored by Sweet, seconded by Wheeler. Discussion. Hearing
Chair,
none.
if we're sending these to the Assembly and to the Senate, we just as well do all full boards on it. We would have a better impact.
We have a full board?
Full board.
Full board. Full board it is. Resolution number 69 is a resolution appointing MOSA Board Representatives, Board of Supervisors, seconded, or sponsored by Reskowski, seconded by Sweet. Discussion. Supervisor Strebe.
Chair, I'd like to thank Olga Podmajersky and yourself for your service to the county in regards to MOSA.
Thank you.
Especially Olga, who has been on that board for a long time. And I don't think we show our appreciation enough to her.
I agree. She earned her stars.
I suggest we present some type of plaque to her.
Yeah.
Next meeting.
Next month.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We get money.
We'll make it happen.
Excellent.
Garbage pail.
Further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Okay, resolution number 70 is a resolution designating post-closure monitoring and maintenance manager, Board of Supervisors. Sponsored by Reskowski, seconded by Wheeler. I would like to make a motion to amend this, and I want to remove completely the further resolved at the bottom, and the resolved will be changed to resolved Montgomery County hereby selects MOSA as its designee to the manager of the post-closure monitoring and maintenance of the closed landfills beginning May 1, 2014 through April 30, 2019. Basically what it comes down to is the further resolved is really not required. Schoharie County's already selected MOSA. We need 2 out of 3 to do the selection. I wouldn't want to see us have a further resolve that states that they have to pass a similar resolution in both counties and then one of them not do it. And we're stuck in a situation of having to figure out what we're going to do from there. And then the language just needed to be cleaned up and resolved. We really do not designate the post-closure manager. We just select as one of 3. And MOSA is our selection, is basically all we're saying. So do I have a second on that amendment, Supervisor Strebe? Discussion on that amendment. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? On the resolution as amended, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 71, resolution approving abstract of audited claims, Board of Supervisors. Sponsored by Thayer, seconded by Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? And I made a mistake, I didn't,
Wait a minute.
Motion is suspended.
You want to abstain or oppose?
Opposed.
Oppose.
Okay.
And Ron, will you?
Yes, I'm opposed to everything.
all right.
Okay.
Don't we have another resolution? Or is this?
Yes,
suspend the
we
rules.
need to make a motion to suspend the rules to insert this
I'll
resolution.
second.
Seconded by Supervisor Wheeler. We didn't get the resolution in time to include it on the agenda. Sorry it's late. So the resolution number 72 is a resolution amending 2000, I'm sorry, we need to vote to suspend it. I'll catch up. On the motion to suspend the rules, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay. Resolution number 72 is a resolution amending 2013 operating budget, establishing positions, fire service, emergency management. Sponsored by Wheeler, seconded by Coddington. Discussion. Yes, I thought that there was a dollar amount of $100 a year
Yeah.
in the committee.
I thought there was 2.
Sean?
This is all it's needed now, they're gonna add the money to the transfer. From the schools amount.
So we'll have a resolution for the transfer?
It'll just be a transfer through the normal budgetary transfer within their own budget.
Okay. Do we have an issue with that?
Nope.
They got the money.
There you go. Resolution, further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Motion to adjourn.
Supervisor Barone.
Motion to adjourn.
We have a second.
Second.
Supervisor Wheeler, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? We are adjourned.
Excellent.